Long ago, there lived a kind and lonely woman who wished more than anything to have a child of her own. One day, a wise old woman gave her a magical barley seed and told her to plant it in a flower pot.
It's beautiful. Nurture it.
The woman planted the seed and cared for it with love.
Such lovely growth. Reaching for the sun.
Soon, a beautiful flower grew with soft green leaves and a pink bud. When the flower bloomed, inside it sat a tiny girl, no bigger than a thumb. The woman named her Thumbelina. Thumbelina slept in a walnut shell, used rose petals for blankets, and had a blue-violet petal for a mattress. She was gentle, sweet, and loved singing to the birds.
La la la, la la la, what a beautiful day. La la la, in my flower so gay.
One night, while Thumbelina was asleep, a large, ugly toad jumped in through the window. The toad thought Thumbelina would be a perfect bride for her son. She carried the tiny girl away to a leaf floating on a river. When Thumbelina woke up, she was frightened and cried. A friendly fish saw her tears and felt sorry for her. With help from butterflies and other small creatures, the fish cut the leaf loose. The leaf floated away and Thumbelina was free again. Thumbelina wandered through forests and meadows. She met kind beetles who admired her beauty, but other beetles said she was strange. Feeling sad and unwanted, Thumbelina left them and lived alone among flowers. Birds became her friends, and she sang for them every day. When winter came, the cold grew harsh. Thumbelina shivered and nearly froze. Luckily, she found shelter in the home of a warm-hearted field mouse. The field mouse welcomed Thumbelina and treated her kindly. But soon, the mouse planned for her to marry a wealthy neighbor, the blind mole who lived underground. The mole had a large home and plenty of food, but he disliked sunlight, flowers, and birds. Thumbelina felt unhappy. She loved the bright sky and fresh air. She did not want to live forever in dark tunnels. One day, Thumbelina found a swallow lying weak and frozen in the tunnel. The bird had been hurt and could not fly south for winter. With great kindness, Thumbelina cared for the swallow. She brought it food, kept it warm, and spoke gently to it. Slowly, the swallow grew strong again. The bird never forgot Thumbelina's kindness. Spring arrived, and the mole asked Thumbelina to marry him. Though she was afraid, she felt she had no choice. On the day of the wedding, as she walked sadly toward the dark underground home, she heard a familiar voice. It was the swallow, flying above her. Thumbelina cried out, and the bird swooped down. "Come with me," said the swallow. "I will take you far away where the sun shines and flowers bloom." Without hesitation, Thumbelina climbed onto the swallow's back. Together, they flew into the bright blue sky. The swallow carried Thumbelina to a warm, beautiful land filled with colorful flowers and sparkling streams. In the middle of a large white flower sat a tiny prince, no bigger than Thumbelina. He was the king of the flower people. When he saw Thumbelina, he smiled warmly. He had never seen anyone lovely. The flower people welcomed her with joy. The prince asked Thumbelina to be his queen. This time, her heart felt happy. She said yes. At their wedding, the flowers opened wide, birds sang sweet songs, and sunlight danced on the petals. The prince gave Thumbelina a pair of delicate wings so she could fly among the flowers like the others. He also gave her a new name, Maya, meaning little flower. Thumbelina was no longer lonely. She had found a home, friends, and true love. And she lived happily ever after in the sunny kingdom of flowers.